Now you've probably seen the circuit where you take a simple coin battery and an LED and light it up. This is by far the most simple electric circuit that you can possibly come up with. Handheld, cheap, easy to do. But we can take it a whole step further, and this experiment doubles as a party favor. So what you're going to need is at least 4 or 5 coin cell batteries. They can be any variety. And you're going to need a whole bunch of LEDs. Typically something that will operate on a coin cell battery. Pour all of your LEDs into a bin. Just add some extras in there. And turn the light off so you can really see this. How cool is that? Of course, you can hold these in your hand. Super fun, super quick, very cheap, and it's like a light show in your hands. And just a couple points of safety, because on homeschool circuits, safety first, always. The chief concern being that these are a bit pokey, and if you squeeze on them, they could potentially puncture the skin. So avoid, bearing down with your fist on this, not advisable. The other concern would be to not use batteries that are not these kind. You don't want to use anything bigger than a 1.5 volt or a 3 volt. Don't use 9 volts or anything like that. You'll burn out your LEDs if you get enough current going through there. So you might heat up the leads. Good questions that your student can ask are, how does this happen? How do the LEDs light up seemingly spontaneously? There's a lot of random contact happening with all of these connections and all of the surfaces of the batteries. All of these random connections are occurring. You've basically got a lot of bridging of conductive surfaces. We're basically getting into this randomized pattern of conductive surfaces, and occasionally you get a complete circuit. It might be rather hard to diagram the whole circuit, obviously, but you could certainly diagram a single LED battery circuit. To diagram this simple LED battery circuit, we're going to draw the symbol for an LED. Little arrows coming out of there. And plus V minus V. So there's your battery, here's your LED. You could also diagram it by the objects that you're using. Just make a visual representation of the circuit. So we have our battery, and we can maybe draw a little 3D perspective on that. And we've got the long leg on the plus side, so plus V is on one of the sides. And the long leg of an LED is the plus side. That's where the should be touching the plus side of the battery. And then there we are in 3D. We've got our long leg on this side, and the short leg is going behind the battery. So 2 ways to diagram the circuit. One is a bit more scientific, and this diagram is a bit more experiential, if you will. So that's it. It's by far the simplest way to demonstrate the magic of electricity, the simplicity of an LED and a battery. And I just love this experiment. It delights both children and adults. It's a lot of fun. I mean, if you did that at Halloween on the front porch, trick or treat, well, how about this? And you just put out your hands.
Do they turn on because of these?
Yeah, because everything's just randomly contacting the batteries.
Oh.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. Remember, keep it simple, keep it safe, and keep it fun. Thanks for watching.